What you do after a meal could add years to your life. Here's why. Did you know that the 30 minutes right after you eat might be one of the most critical windows for your long-term health? We often focus on what we eat: less sugar, more greens, fewer calories, but we rarely talk about when and how we act once the meal is over. Yet, this short window can deeply impact how your body processes food, how well you absorb nutrients, how much energy you have, and even how long you live. That's because your post-meal habits either help your body do what it's designed to do: digest, repair, and restore, or make those essential processes harder. What you do during this half hour sets off a ripple effect. Bad habits can quietly build stress on your digestive system, overload your heart, slow metabolism, and weaken immunity over time. But the good news is, none of these are hard rules or medical gimmicks. They're simple, science-backed behavioral tweaks that, once adopted, can protect your organs, improve your mood, and reduce your risk of chronic disease. Let's explore the 5 most common mistakes people make in the first 30 minutes after eating and how to fix them. Whether you're 30 or 80, these micro decisions can shape the quality and length of your life. Mistake number 1. Stretching out or lying down right after a meal. Sliding into your recliner or heading to bed after a full plate may feel comforting, but it quietly interferes with digestion. Gravity is your friend. After eating, it helps move food downward from the esophagus to the stomach, and then along to the intestines. But when you lie flat, especially soon after eating, you disrupt this flow. This is especially important for older adults. As we age, the lower esophageal sphincter, a valve that prevents stomach acid from backing up into the food pipe, naturally weakens. When you recline too soon, stomach acid can creep upward into the esophagus, causing that familiar burning sensation known as heartburn. And if that acid reflux happens regularly, it can inflame and damage the esophageal lining over time. Take Frank, a 70-year-old retired truck driver. He always took a nap after lunch and frequently woke up with a sore throat and fatigue. The culprit: lying down too soon. His doctor suggested staying upright for at least 30 minutes after eating. That single change eliminated his acid reflux and brought his afternoon energy back. What to do instead? Sit upright, read, have a light conversation, or just look out the window. Better yet, wait a full hour before lying down. It may seem minor, but over weeks and months, that small habit protects your digestion, improves nutrient absorption, and supports your overall health. Good digestion isn't just about what's on the plate, it's also about how you position and treat your body afterward. Mistake number 2. Jumping into a power walk or intense exercise too soon. We've all heard the advice: walk after meals to help digestion. And that's true, but only when the walk is gentle. Going from 0 to 60, rushing into a power walk, climbing stairs, or jogging right after eating can do more harm than good, especially after age 60. Why? Because your body naturally shifts into a rest and digest mode after eating. Blood is diverted to your stomach and intestines to break down food and absorb nutrients. But if you engage in hard physical activity too soon, the blood is redirected to your muscles. Now your digestive system and your muscles are in a tug-of-war for resources, and neither wins. This can lead to bloating, cramps, slower digestion, and quicker fatigue. Carol, 68, loves staying active. Every evening after dinner, she laced up her shoes for a fast-paced walk, but she kept returning home dizzy and bloated. Her solution: she waited 30 to 45 minutes before walking. The result: no more discomfort, and her walks became energizing again. The fix isn't about becoming sedentary. Just keep it light after eating, clear the table, sway to music, or take a slow stroll around your home. Tune into your body. If you feel full, your breathing is shallow, or your heart rate is high, give yourself more time. Aging wisely means honoring your body's rhythm, not racing ahead of it. Mistake number 3. Chugging a tall glass of ice water after a meal. It's common to crave a cold drink after a meal, especially during warmer months. But downing a large glass of ice water immediately after eating can quietly derail digestion. Why? Because it lowers the temperature of your stomach, slowing the activity of enzymes needed to break down food effectively. Think of your digestive system like a factory. When cold water enters, it shocks the system. Blood vessels in the stomach contract. Enzymes slow down, and dietary fats begin to thicken and solidify, making digestion harder and slower. This becomes even more problematic with age. Our metabolism naturally slows, and the digestive process is already more delicate. Cold water on top of that can cause bloating, indigestion, and delayed nutrient absorption. Sam, a 70-year-old former steelworker, always had a thermos of ice water with meals. He often felt bloated and sluggish afterward. When he switched to warm or room temperature drinks, his digestion became lighter and his energy steadier. Hydration is important, but how and what temperature matters. Instead of ice water, try sipping warm water, herbal tea like ginger, chamomile, or mint, or warm lemon water. These drinks can soothe the stomach, support enzyme activity, and even reduce bloating and gas over time. This simple change makes digestion more efficient, reduces inflammation, and supports your immune system, especially important in later life. Mistake number 4. Taking a hot shower right after eating. There's something undeniably relaxing about a warm shower or bath, especially as we get older and want to soothe aching joints or muscles. But stepping into hot water right after a meal quietly disrupts digestion. That's because a hot shower pulls blood flow toward the surface of your skin to help regulate temperature. At the same time, your digestive system is already demanding that same blood to help process your meal. This internal conflict can slow down digestion and make you feel tired, bloated, or even slightly nauseated. And for older adults, whose circulation is slower and whose blood vessels are less elastic, this shift can be even more noticeable and draining. Helen, a 76-year-old retired teacher, always took a hot shower after dinner to unwind, but she started waking with heartburn and vague discomfort. Her doctor advised her to wait 30 to 45 minutes post-meal before showering. That one change significantly improved her sleep and digestion. So what can you do instead? Postpone your shower and take a few moments to rest, read, listen to music, or just sit quietly. Let your digestion kick into gear first, and then enjoy your shower as a reward. This brief pause is a sign of respect for your body's needs, and it pays off. Mistake number 5. Diving into stress right after you eat. This one might be the most common and the most quietly damaging. You finish eating, and almost automatically, you check your phone, read stressful emails, open bills, or get into serious conversations. These everyday tasks may seem harmless, but they pull your nervous system into stress mode at the exact moment your body is trying to relax and digest. After meals, your body enters a parasympathetic state known as rest and digest. But when stress hits, your body flips into fight or flight mode. Stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline surge, rerouting blood and energy away from the digestive tract. The result: slower digestion, poor nutrient absorption, gas, bloating, and blood sugar imbalances. Thomas, an 80-year-old who reviewed bills during lunch, constantly felt queasy and fatigued. Doctors couldn't pinpoint a cause. Then he started eating without distractions and waited 30 minutes before diving into life stressors. The difference was dramatic: calmer digestion, more energy, and a clearer mind. Give yourself a moment. For 30 minutes after eating, avoid heavy conversations, mental overload, or decision-making. Let your body and brain rest. The world can wait, your digestion cannot. Over time, this habit alone can improve gut health, immunity, mood, and cognitive function. Final thoughts: one small shift can change everything. We often overestimate what dramatic changes we need to make to live longer and underestimate the power of small, consistent behaviors. But the truth is, the choices you make after each meal, those Simple 30-minute windows play a huge role in shaping your long-term health. Whether it's staying upright, delaying a walk, skipping the cold drink, waiting to shower, or just avoiding stress, every small adjustment gives your body space to heal, process, and thrive. So ask yourself, which of these habits have you overlooked? Which one can you change starting today? The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Try one adjustment after your next meal. If it makes you feel even slightly better, keep it going. These moments of calm and care are how you tell your body, I'm still taking care of you. That's not just good advice, it's long-term self-respect. And the result? More energy, more clarity, more life. If this guide helped you, share it with someone who might benefit too. Let's spread the word. Longevity starts not just with what we eat, but with how we live meal by meal, moment by moment.